Soap and glory, we are on for the splosh wash today. So going in with a hoover, sucking up all the dust and whatnot. This little window here is what we call the cat window. And I'm giving it a clean because this is what they do. They make it a mess. They get paw prints all over it, fur, yes, mud. Well, they come in and out the window. And this is what I'm left with. So I'm giving it a nice scrubbing over, make it all nice, fresh and white for them to do it all over again. Yeah, it's the joys, isn't it? It's the joys. I'm having an absolute day of it. I don't know where to begin. If you're willing to listen to me rant a little bit, keep watching. And if you want to see things nice and clean and fresh, keep watching. But I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning with a really bad headache, like a knife pain in my forehead, and I just didn't feel right in myself. I was like, oh, this isn't good. This is not good. So I tried to get back to sleep for the next hour until my alarm went off. Anyway, I couldn't sleep properly and it was getting worse. So I got up. I made my collagen coffee, which was wasted youth, because I couldn't drink it. The second I made it and I smelt it, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. Everything was wobbling around. It was like I was on a ship. It was just awful. Everything was like, it wasn't spinning like it was spinning round. It was like waving around all over the place, and I couldn't at all get a balance. And I thought, oh no, not again. So this is the third vertigo experience I've had, and let me tell you, people, this was by far the worst one. I'm still not great right now. I've got a headache. I feel a bit wobbly, and I'm just not good. I'm delicate on the belly. Very delicate. Right, it doesn't end there though. Right, you've got to picture the scene. I had a shower last night, so my hair's as frizzy as a flipping mop that's been used about 1,000,000 times in the city of London. And I'm wearing the most unsightly undies. Look, that was it before. That's it now. The most unsightly granny pants, shall we call them, with a purple fleece. That's it. And I'm standing in the kitchen looking like death. So I'm standing there like, I need to get some painkillers done. I need to get some painkillers really quick, because I'm literally at this point, I'm ugly crying at the kettle. One, because I feel so dreadful, and two, because I've just wasted a nice good cup of youth. So then, as I'm there taking the painkillers, very slowly, my backside decides, let's give her this as well. Shall we? Shall we? Yes, they must have been communicating with each other. Brain and rectum were like, yeah, let's work together on this one. Let's bring her down. So they did. They brought me very down, because you know what happened? I had the worst shooting pain going up my backside. I didn't know whether to flip in, curl up and die, or I don't know what. So basically I ended up sitting on the toilet, breathing like I was in labour, because everything was swollen and I needed to release gas. You need to know this. You need to know it, because I endured this in absolute states of horror, crying my eyes out this morning. So I'm down the toilet in this situation, and then I'm deciding, oh no, I'm going to be sick. At the same time, I can't bend because my arse is inflamed. Honestly, it was not the prettiest sight. Nick was like, for the love of God, Gab, go upstairs, get into bed and go to sleep. I will deal with the kids, which he did. And I'm very stubborn. You all know I'm stubborn. I was like, okay. So I crawled myself very slowly upstairs, got into bed, and ended up having to take a plastic bin tub with me because I didn't know if it was safe. It was vile. But yeah, so I did fall asleep, and I woke up around 10:30, and I didn't feel too great, but I felt better, and I've been hungry, so I've been trying to eat a little bit on and off. But there we go. So if you've had a bad morning, I'm with you. There we go. I've had an absolutely atrocious morning. I feel dreadful, and I don't know how on earth I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I'm hoping it's not going to be anything like this, because I was supposed to go to the doctor's today. Yeah, for my hip. For my old hip. Honestly, I feel like I didn't go to the doctors, by the way. I couldn't. I was trying to ring them to say that I couldn't. I was literally like that with my phone in my hand going, huh? You know those noises you make when you're really, really ill? And you make the most stupid noises. I mean, I don't even know why we make these noises when we're ill, but we do. And I was there doing them. and I had no shame. I didn't care. Yeah, so I was supposed to go to the doctor's, but I didn't. I was supposed to go and see my friend afterwards and walk the dogs together, and that never happened. I had to leave her a voice note on WhatsApp because I couldn't see my screen of my phone and tell her that I'm not coming. I'm not coming because I feel dreadful. But what was the other thing I was going to tell you? There was something else I was going to tell you. I need to tell you. I have absolutely no idea what I was going to say, but look how clean everything's becoming. It's becoming clean. Very nice. Very good. So Nick took Oscar to Brands Hatch yesterday and they did go-karting together, and we're not hearing the end of it because Oscar absolutely whooped his backside. And yeah, Oscar won. So of course Oscar's like that. I beat Dad. So that's been quite an amusing thing going on at the moment. But yeah, you know when you just go around your house and you're like, oh God, I can't remember the last time I cleaned that. And then you walk away from it and go, I ain't cleaning you today. So it's tough. Someone's cat. So I'm sat in the car and someone's cat is very, very beautiful. And he is running around like an absolute tornado around the street. Like he's having a whale of a time. Like, you know when they gallop and they're like, their bum bounces up in the air. He's going for it. He's very cute, I have to say. Anyway, kitchen cupboards is another thing of mine. I'm like that. Well, they all need cleaning. So I'll just get round to cleaning them all together at one point. Rather than like going, oh, there's a mark there, I need to get rid of that. I take it on board like, no, I'm not. Why do you get privilege? Why does that little bit of tomato sauce get privilege when the rest of the cupboards don't get the clean? So I'm like, no, you will wait. You will wait until I clean all of the cupboards, then you will have your moment to shine. But until then, you can suck up that bit of tomato ketchup or whatever it is that's sitting on there festering, and you will wait. Yes, that's how it is. I feel it brewing, but it's going to hurt, so I'm going to have to ease it out gently. Ease it. Someone commented, I might have said this before, but someone commented on one of my videos saying, do I tell the doctor about my bodily fluids, or is it just us poor viewers? And I was like, you're on the wrong channel. You are on the wrong channel, because if I want to talk about bodily functions, I will talk about, it's my channel, it's my space. I put the time in to make this video, and I'm putting the time in to talk on this video. I'm not sharing anybody else's bodily functions. I'm not sharing my kids' bodily functions. I'm sharing my own bodily functions. If anything, I'm the one that should be ashamed. But am I? No. We all fart, we all get constipated, we all have diarrhea, we all have these things in life. We all feel sick and have ailments and illnesses. It's just life. You know, and what? So we're never going to talk about it, ever. Then, Christ, I couldn't imagine that. If I can't meet up with my friends and talk about the bowel movement I had the day before, they ain't my friends. Because it ain't happening, but thankfully, I'm good there. My friends are, they will discuss everything. Like, that's what we're like, because that's just life. That it just popped in my head what I was going to say, and because I've gone on to bodily functions, I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh Christ, this is not going to plan, is it, people? It's really not going to plan. I need to think. Absolutely no idea. But my friend is back. My crustacean friend is back. He's bobbing in a web near the tap out in the back garden. He's made a web around the tap area. So, you know, at least he's not in the way of me putting the washing out. He's living his own life there. He's doing his own thing. So, you know, I'm not going to intervene with him. But I still feel like he's plotting something. He's out there waiting for me. And he's deliberately making webs right outside the back door to get to me. I feel like I'm his target. Like he's some sort of FBI or whatever you want to call it. Some sort of secret agent, and he's out there. And I'm his target because he just, no matter how many times I move him, he comes back. I'm baffled with it. I really am baffled with it. Anyway, I am struggling at the moment because I've cut my hair. It's shorter. It's even shorter than the last video because I took an extra few bits off when I washed my hair again. And when I pull my hair up now, I can't get it all back. It's doing my head in. I'm going around like an absolute bush. I walked into the chemist today because I had to pick up my son's prescription. What time are we now? Coming up for 4. And I just had to go and pick up a prescription for him. And I walked in there and they must have thought, Christ, it's like looking at my flange in the 70s. That's what they must have thought. You know, I mean, they must have looked at me and gone, that is what I used to see when I looked down in the shower with my razor when I was in the 70s. And it's now on her head. Yeah. But what can I do about it? I can't. There is no way on God's earth I am doing anything about my hair today. I feel so violently sick. Yeah, I told you today was going to be a ranting video. I hope everyone else is alright. I hope you haven't had your head in a bin. Or over the toilet. Or had a pole up your backside. And been spinning. I hope you haven't. I'm not joking. I wouldn't wish this on my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. My worst enemy. I wouldn't. I would not. It's very rare I dislike someone. And there's only one person I bitterly hate. And that's because she is a wrong egg. She's a rotten egg. And I wouldn't even wish it on that person. Because it's evil. Maybe the pole up the bum. Just for the laughs. Just be like, yeah. Now you see what it feels like. Having a pole up your backside. But I wouldn't wish vertigo on anyone. It is evil beyond belief. Sometimes it lasts days. The first time I had it, it lasted just under a week. And the second time I had it, it lasted me a day and a half. Today, it's lasted until, well, it's nearly 4 and I've got the remnants of it still. And I'm still very delicate. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to get. I'm hoping it's just going to ease off. I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. Fingers blimming crossed. Oh, God, I've been playing Roblox. Maybe that's what's done it. Jensen was like, I'd love it if you played it with me. I went, oh, go on then, I'll give it a go. Gave it a go, I got addicted. I'm going to work. I'm earning a bit. Building a house, however I want my house. And my kitchen was actually a kitchen. Yeah, and then I looked at the time and I was like, Christ, I've been playing Roblox for 2.5 hours. What's become of me? I was playing Bloxburg. It's really good. Don't tell anyone. It's actually really good, you know. You kind of get stuck in. You can build whatever you want. You can go and have a party. You can go to the cinema. You can eat food. You can order. You can push in on the queue. You can push in and be like, no, I want my pizza first. Thank you very much. You can go on the Ferris wheel. Oh! I was having fun. I was having fun. A bit too much fun. Obviously, I wasn't enjoying it. But try it out. You might like it. You know? Just putting it out there. Download Roblox. It's free. And then go into Bloxburg. See what you think. Because, oh my, I was having fun. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to get my backside into bed because I feel rotten. I thank you all so much for listening to me rant and being there regardless. And I will see you fine people in my next one.